aesthetic or overconsumption? Let's talk. Hi, my name is Zene, and today we're going to talk about the that girl aesthetic and how it fuels overconsumption while claiming it's promoting wellness. So if you don't know what the that girl aesthetic is, where have you been? Like, have you been living under a rock for like 3 years? Because that aesthetic is like one of the most popular aesthetics on like not only YouTube and TikTok but also Instagram. It originated from TikTok like almost all trends do. It focuses on self-improvement and wellness. So think slick back bun, minimal makeup, Pilates princess vibes, and shopping at Erewhon. Some other characteristics of the aesthetic include tidy spaces, organized drawers/cabinets, and clean bathrooms. Also, plastic compartment trays and bins where everything is uniform and in its place has a strong emphasis, especially with skincare and makeup collections. Also, healthy foods such as avocado toast, yogurt, salads, granola, peanut butter toast, acai bowls, smoothies, and fruit platters are an essential diet of the that girl. And lastly, trending but basic clothes and shoes from Lululemon, Brandy Melville, and other stores. Did you notice that the definition and the characteristics that I gave had to include something that you have to buy or something that you have to use or etc. And I'll show more examples if you did not catch that. So on the surface, there's like nothing wrong with this trend. Eating healthy, working out, taking care of yourself, those are all like great things. But like almost everything in our world, it has been commodified. The true meaning has been lost, and we can only find the meaning of being that girl in a can of Bloom. Speaking of Bloom, let's talk about the different brands that have integrated themselves in the that girl aesthetics. Lululemon, Road Makeup, Erewhon, and Bloom are some of the common brands that you'll see in almost every that girl video. Some of these brands, Bloom specifically, are great at not only marketing their products but also making us feel like we need their products to be that girl. Brands like Lululemon and Bloom are like literally the face of the that girl aesthetic. Someone just getting into wellness might feel like they need to buy these brands to mimic their favorite that girl influencer. Speaking of influencers, many of them have millions of followers that they're promoting to their fans this aesthetic. On the outside, it looks like the influencer is having the best life ever. To the follower of that influencer, they feel deep down like they want that great life too. But always remember this, many of these influencers' jobs are to sell you a lifestyle. They get gifted a bunch of gifts to maintain their lifestyle. They're not working a 9-to-5 job like you. They're not struggling to pay bills, groceries, rent, and all the other bills that you have to pay. Remember this when you see an influencer on social media. So there's actually theories as to why we feel so compelled to follow these trends. According to Huntington News, while social media trends have certainly influenced the unification between the person and the product, this is by no means a new phenomenon. The theory of conspicuous consumption, wherein consumers purchase extravagant goods in order to display an image of wealth or project a desired sense of self, was coined back in 1899 by American economist and sociologist Thorstein Veblen in his book The Theory of Leisure Class. Since then, conspicuous consumption has been a prominent motif in art and media. A clear example can be found in F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby, a novel that stresses the futility in attempting to utilize purchases as a replacement for or means to genuine human connection. For those on the lower rungs of social economic ladder, the negative effects of conspicuous consumption are exacerbated. The desire to compete and consumerism does not dissipate, even when someone lacks the means to do so. After all, wanting to fit in is a basic human desire. I think the last part really sums up why we're drawn to these type of aesthetics. We want to fit in. No one wants to feel left out, so we adopt these aesthetics even though we might not actually care about the aesthetics. Another reason why we might be drawn to the that girl aesthetic is because we're unhappy with ourselves. These influencers have the perfect hair, bodies, and lives. All of that is in quotation marks. And we think that if we buy all the stuff that they're promoting, maybe we can look just like them. Here's the thing, many of the girls that are promoting the that girl aesthetic, they're skinny, white, and wealthy. If you're not skinny, white, or wealthy, you might feel like you can't be that girl. Even if you spend almost all your money on the products and items that the That Girl influencers have promoted. Now you're right back to square one of your wellness journey, but you have like a lot of clothes, shoes, and jewelry. At this point, you might be wondering like how to actually tell the difference between genuine wellness and just marketing. My rule of thumb is if a product is claiming to be the solution to all your problems, run away. Like as fast as you can. Run away. Wellness does not come from a $50 jar of greens powder. It's all about the food you eat, the mindset you have, and the habits you build. You don't have to go to Lululemon to get your gym clothes. Having gym clothes from Walmart is just fine. Also, it's okay if you can't shop at these high-end grocery stores and you just get your groceries from Walmart. Walmart has some good, healthy options. If you want to better your mindset, you can do that absolutely for free. You can search on YouTube, you can listen to podcasts, or you can visit your local libraries where they have books about self-help. Wellness does not require you to buy a bunch of products. At the end of the day, the That Girl aesthetic can inspire wellness, but it can also promote overconsumption. You don't need expensive product to live and have a meaningful, productive, healthy life. Wellness is about balance, not buying into every trend. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this video next. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.